Let us land the plane and talk about the last game for this week's preview. We've done well. A little over 2 hours, we've done very well. And this game is between Chelsea and Liverpool. This is a big game. This is as big as it gets. This is as big as it gets. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Last time around, we know what happened. But let me not jump the gun. Chelsea won. Brighton won in their last game. Leicester won. Liverpool 0. So both teams are coming off of a crushing draw and a crushing loss. Because in the grand scheme of things, when you talk about a title race, which I think is actually non-existent anymore. So if you're watching this as a Chelsea fan or as a Liverpool fan, I'm a City fan telling you the title race, in my opinion, is over. And this might be controversial because let's say City start dropping points and Chelsea and Liverpool catch up. Then you could come back and say, haha, Dom, thought you said it's over. But yeah, I'm calling it, man. The title race is done. Its title race is done. Pep has the know-how. Pep has the know-how. And he's done it multiple times. My advice for Chelsea and Liverpool, scrap it out for second. Scrap and fight for silver. Let's do it. It's the best advice I could give you. Do not get your hopes up and think about no title. You only gonna disappoint yourself. All right? So the last time these two teams met, it was an exciting 1-1 draw where I could recall Chelsea went down to 10 men. Reece James getting sent off. Boy, Reece James won't be available for this game as well. Prior to that, Chelsea did pick up a 1-0 win over Liverpool at the back in the last season. Liverpool won the previous game 2-0. There was also a 5-3 thriller between these two teams. And it's just been a good battle back and forth between two of the best teams in the league. So 59 all-time Premier League matches. We got 21 wins for Chelsea, 23 wins for Liverpool, and 15 games have ended in a draw. Awesome stuff. Very, very, very level here. At Stamford Bridge, 29 games, 14 wins for Chelsea, 8 for Liverpool, and 7 draws. Jurgen Klopp versus Thomas Tuchel. This will be the 17th such meeting. Klopp winning 9, losing 3, drawing 4. Tuchel with 3 wins, drawing 4, losing 9. This will be Tuchel's 7th match against Liverpool, winning 2, drawing 2, and losing 2. With Klopp coming up against Chelsea for the 17th time, winning 7, drawing 5, and losing 4. So it gets to the part where I let you guys know my player of the season so far for both teams. For Chelsea, I'm going to go with their goalkeeper, Edward Mendy. I think Mendy coming over from Rennes, coming out of obscurity, where nobody really knew who he was, and he's just a late bloomer. I think he has done a very, very good job. Chelsea fans like to say that, yeah, he's the best goalkeeper in the league or in the world. Have a couple seats, please. Have a few seats. Okay? And I'm not even going to put together a combined 11 because each of these fans, the fans are going to be very biased against towards their team. And I've seen a couple of them already. You know what I mean? So I'm not even going to get there. I ain't even going to get there. But anyways, man. Mendy, player of the season so far for Chelsea, in my opinion. Numerous big saves, and he's just very commanding in his box. And he has... Look, if you think Chelsea form is so-so, think about if Mendy was maybe like a Kepa. Yeah, I know that's a Kepa joke, but yeah, for real though, for real. Mendy will be going to the African Cup of Nations in a couple of days. Kepa would take over the number 1 spot, and let us see if he actually steps in and does well. All the best, man. All the best. That's all I got to say. And all the best to Mendy at the African Cup of Nations as well. For Liverpool, their player of the season is a no-brainer. That one is pretty easy. But before I do go on to Liverpool's player of the season, let's just give Mendy some shine here. Mendy, big up, bro. You've done well. You've done very, very well. You know, and I just have to say, it's nice to see a black keeper in the Premier League because we've hardly had him. Okay? Much respect. Anyways, it's going to keep it real, man. You know what I mean? You're only going to get that kind of comment from a black man. No white man going to say, oh, it's nice to see a black keeper in the league. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just you know, humor, guys. You know what I mean? It's nothing racial, so calm down. Calm down if you're thinking like that. Anyways, Liverpool's player of the season so far is very, 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 very easy. And it is not Joe Gomez. It is not him. It's Mo Salah. Mo Salah, what, 15 goals, 9 assists so far? What is it, 16 goals? Yeah, 15 goals, 9 assists. Pretty good stuff. The Egyptian king would be going to the African Cup of Nations as well. And Liverpool fans are already crying. Mane's gone. Salah's gone. Naby Lad is gone. Oh my God, what are we going to do now? And I was actually telling a Liverpool fan today, okay, you got replacements. Gonna step up Minamino, you know, you got Curtis Jones, you got Nico Williams, you got Origi. Who else you got? You got Jota. But when those step up, who's going to step into their places? You know what I'm saying? So if they get injured, who's going to be available for you? So Liverpool, they're in a very difficult position right now. You should have signed somebody else for backup. You knew the AFCON was happening. And it's crazy that Klopp and all the managers who have came out and criticized the AFCON, they never really criticized the fact that the Euro took place, even though it's off season, in the middle of a pandemic too. So let the AFCON play. And I think the AFCON is a nice curveball to all the leagues to see how you could survive without your African stars. It's a journey, it's an adventure, it's a 38 game adventure where it's not a straight path. But there's valleys, there's ditches, there's quicksand, there's mountains to climb, and those mountains are rocky, they're steep, they're cold, there's hot, there's all different kind of variables. Okay, so the best team, it's just like a freaking obstacle course when you really think about it. And a team that comes through the obstacle course and ends up with the most points wins. It's that simple. So if there's Liverpool fans crying about this, I'm just going to take a cup and just stretch it out, catch your tears, and drink them. Thank you. But Salah has been the best player this season for Liverpool, though. You know what I mean? Guys, it's all banter, man. Calm down. Chill. Don't get in your feelings right about now. So, in terms of the players and availability here, from what I got, for Chelsea, Ben Chilwell will be out for the rest of the season. Reece James will definitely miss this game. He picked up an injury in the last match. Timo Werner has been out, so he's a doubt for this one. And Thiago Silva missed the last match, also a doubt. There's also a possible recall for left back Emerson Palmieri or the youngster Ian Maatsen. Chelsea are in the market for left back. Chilwell's done for the season. Luca Digne has been linked. Tagliafico I've been seeing linked. Let's see what's going to happen. Man. You know what I mean? You know, Marcos Alonso is going to be there, but the thing is, you're going to have Callum Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic and them guys playing wing-back roles. I don't know how that one's going to work out, you know what I'm saying? Especially defensively. Chelsea's getting found out, actually, defensively, too. For Liverpool, Klopp came out and said that 3 players tested positive, can't name who, and a couple members of the staff. He did confirm that Thiago Alcantara and Minamino would miss the game. Muscle soreness. Harvey Elliott remains out, still recovering. Andy Robertson remains suspended, while Nat Phillips, Divock Origi, Adrian have all been MIA. I have one player that I want to talk about. This guy right here. You see this guy right here? Big question mark over his future. What has become of Joseph Gomez? All season, 3 substitute appearances. What has become of Joseph Gomez? Last season, 7 appearances, he got injured. Wow. 2 seasons, 10 appearances. This is the guy that Liverpool fans were talking up and arguing with me about. This dude. Him. Okay. Who fell down the pecking order after Konate was brought in. Come on, man. Come on. Joe Gomez, you got to step your game up. You need some game time. I don't know what you need to do to convince Klopp to play you. Whether you got to play at right back and Trent Alexander-Arnold plays a winger in place of Salah. Something like that. Something like that in January could happen, though. Let's see. I'm not going to give Liverpool any more ideas, though, on how to fix their team. Liverpool might just win everything in January, too. Just let's keep that in mind. That's a possibility as well. So, look, in terms of insights, did you know Liverpool can become only the second team in Premier League history to win 3 successive trips to Chelsea after Blackburn Rovers between 93, 94, and 95, 96. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount has been involved in 12 Premier League goals this season, 7 goals and 5 assists. It's the most of any English player in the competition and his joint best return in a single Premier League campaign, also 12 in the 2019-20 season. So big up to the boy Mason Mount, already doing the goddamn thing. Best season so far, and we're only halfway through. Liverpool's Mo Salah, who used to play for Chelsea, has been directly involved in 13 goals in his last 13 Premier League matches in London. 8 goals and 5 assists. Meanwhile, no Liverpool player has scored more Premier League goals in the capital than the Egyptian. 13, level with Steven Gerrard. Jump the gun there. Chelsea haven't won their opening league match in any of the last 5 calendar years, joined 3 losing 2 since beating Palace 3-0 in 2016. Only once have they had a longer run of winless such matches in their league history, 10 between 1929 and 1938. Anthony Taylor would be in charge of this game. Oh my God. This would be a controversial match. Let me just put it out there. This game would have some drama, some controversy in there, some nonsense, because you have Anthony Taylor in charge. So I just want to put it out there one time. It's a warning. If you don't know now, you know. It brings you to the part where I let you guys know my prediction. Listen. Chelsea. Tuchel don't know his best team. Tuchel has been playing. He has made the most changes of any manager in the league, by the way. Just so you know. Just to back up what I'm about to say. He's just rotating too much, man. And it's not that he's rotating in one department. It's in all departments. You can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that. I know Chelsea has the depth, but they do not have that kind of world-class depth like a Man City. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not only saying that because City is my team. It's the facts. It's the facts. When you switch up the front line, you leave you put yourself in jeopardy of dropping points. Because, for example, if you have, for example, let's say Lukaku, Mount, and Havertz play up top, front 3, one game. You know what Tuchel goes and do for the next game? He'll bring in Ziyech, he'll bring in Pulisic, and he'll just change it up for no reason. No reason. If there's matches like every 2 days, yeah, you could, tweak. You could do your tweaks or whatnot. That's understandable. But even when there's a 5 day gap or whatever. Tuchel does this. He tinkers too much. And this is what pains me so much as a City fan. Whenever I talk about Chelsea should have never won that Champions League title. And that is why I keep being so mad at Pep Guardiola. Why you play a Champions League final without a DM? You see what I'm saying? City should have won the Champions League and you should have shut up all the critics. But you got this Chelsea team winning the freaking Champions League, coming into the league very overconfident. And right now we're seeing that they were not prepared. Because Thiago Silva could never stay fit. And when you have the defensive partnership at the back, they're changing up. 1 week it's Christensen, the other week it's Chalobah, then it's Thiago Silva, it's Rudiger, you know what I'm saying? Then it's Aspilicueta. It's all over the place. You can't do that. Then at left back, there's Chilwell's not playing. It's Alonso. Then it's Chilwell. Then it's Hudson Odoi. Then one time at right back, it's Reece James. Then it's Aspilicueta. Make up your fucking mind, Thomas Tuchel. Look at N'Golo Kante. He's injured. Kovacic was injured. And you got the boy Parginho in there. What does he do? What does he do? He's playing just to score penalties. That's it. That is it. I know he got that odd killer pass in him, but he doesn't do it enough. Chelsea team is all over the place. That's why Lukaku had to come out and said what he had to say. Whether it's been indirectly or translated to be directly, that's why he came out and said what he had to say. Chelsea's not winning this game. And Liverpool ain't winning the game either. This game's ending in a draw. I could see a similar situation like what happened in the previous match. It's ending in a draw. Because for Liverpool, the last game, players are not taking their chances. And Chelsea are a bit more defensively astute than a Leicester City. You see what I'm saying? You didn't take your opportunities against Leicester, a penalty and all that. I don't think 1-1 draw. Let me not even stretch this out. No, let me not stretch it out. 1-1 draw. Both teams are going to drop points. I know this might touch some nerve. Both teams are dropping points. The Premier League title race is over. It's done. If there's people out there don't want to call it, I'm going to call it. It's done. It is done. Plus the African Cup of Nations, January, it's done. It's over. One of Chelsea or Liverpool must drop points in January. It's a must. Could put money on it too. It's my prediction, 1-1. 1-1. Liverpool being affected by injuries and coronavirus right now. Chelsea all over the place. Take a point apiece. Take a point apiece. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Liverpool. You win this game? Ha, okay, good. Chelsea, you win this game? Okay, great. But I'm going for a draw. It's my thoughts. It's my thoughts. Let me know yours. Be brave, be bold, don't hold back. Chelsea, they got Tottenham in the Carabao Cup semi-final twice. They got Chesterfield. And they got Man City. And they got Tottenham again. It's over for Chelsea. You guys think it's over. It is over. They'll possibly drop points in those 3 games. It's over. For Liverpool, Arsenal in the cup twice, Shrewsbury in the FA Cup. And this is the thing. You got these cup games. I know they're not Premier League games People are talking about Premier League games. You got these cup games, right? One on the 6th, one on the 9th, one on the 13th, and then you play Brentford, who are not going to be pushovers on the 16th. Then you got Crystal Palace. So you got these 3 games. Well, basically 2 Premier League games you got to deal with without Salah and Mane, right? It could be pivotal. I know it's only Brentford and Crystal Palace. I think Liverpool got the better fixtures. But still, you can't take those teams lightly when you don't have Mane and Salah in there. Points going to drop. Points going to drop. City's going to stretch the lead further, maybe to about 16 to 20 points. By the time we get to February, around my sister's birthday, around February 9th-ish. You know what I'm saying? People up, you see, the Premier League title race is done. Keep bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm talking facts. I'm just talking facts here. Facts. I'm talking 16 to 20. Remember, I told you that. Remember today, New Year's Eve. I told you that. All right. It's my thoughts. Land the plane, sit for match week 21 preview. It was fun, was real. Appreciate the turnout. It's now 11:04 p.m. I got work in the a.m. I'm not going to stretch this live stream longer and get into no more arguments or conversations with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to talk about Lukaku and all these guys. Lukaku might not even play. He might not play. Okay? Might not start. Anyways, big up to the boy Thriller.